population of this country on its own is too much. And, you know, we want people to go back to their respective countries to go and fix their own issues as much as we are doing here. The unemployment rate has escalated. The crime is also escalating. And, you know, we're living with ghosts in this country. So everything needs to go back to drawing board. People must come into this country and abide by the rules of these countries. People need to come here in this country with proper documentations. If a person is here to work, then they must have a work permit. And you know, we have a lot of people working in restaurants where it's not a special skill to work in a restaurant. And why are South Africans not prioritized in those type of jobs? So that's what we're basically saying, that even in the schools, you know, South African kids are not prioritized, but rather foreign nationals, because we know that they even bribe. They know how to bribe the system. So they know exactly how to manipulate the system. So everyone needs to go back home now.
Undocumented foreigners shouldn't even be a topic. Because firstly, they are undocumented. They are criminals. That's how we call them. When you come to somebody's country and you are undocumented, that makes you a criminal. Now, these people are claiming what belongs to us as South Africans. This is the money of the taxpayers. They don't pay tax, they are here illegally, but they're claiming the rights of South Africans. He's talking about the percentage of the GDP and all that. That's the taxpayers' money. It's got nothing to do with foreigners. Now, I'm sure we're going to unpack this, because we have laws in this country.
Yeah, we will.
We have an immigration act that needs to be uploaded, and it's not happening.
Law enforcers with us, and at times when you get to places, we do ask them whether you're documented or not. If they're saying they do have documents, we do hand them over to the law enforcers to say that you need to verify them, because yes, we know that we are not allowed to be checking people's documents and all that, but you are asked, so you are approaching us, is that we go together with the law enforcers, because they are part of that specific operation, because we had applied lawfully so. And when we approach them, yes, we will ask you whether you documented or not. And if they want to produce documents, it's now the right of the official to check those documents, and not us as Operation Dudula members. And that's basically what we have been doing. Yes, we do ask them. I will not shy away from that, because when we approach foreigners, they need to tell us whether they're documented or not. And if they are documented, then they need to give the officials their documents.
A handful of Operation Dudula members today took to the streets in Polokwane with a number of demands up their sleeves. On top of the list, offspring of undocumented nationals should not be admitted at public schools. There should also be no financial assistance for learners whose parents are undocumented foreign nationals. And teachers of foreign origin should not be employed by public schools.
We have about 10,000 foreigners that are employed by the Department of Education nationally. So we know that our own are not getting jobs because the posts have been occupied by those foreigners.
Authorities promised to respond to the demands in due course.
Because the intention was to deliver the memorandum to the MEC as it is addressed to her. So we will take a memorandum to her, but as a collective of the leadership of the department, we will respond to the issues that they are raising.
And a stern warning to all government entities that the organization has ever marched to.
We want to send a clear message to the government, a clear message to all the ministers that are playing us a fool in the parliament, to say that Operation Dudula is recording every little thing that is happening in the country. Every memorandum that we are submitting to any department in this country, we are putting it on record, so that at the end of the day, we can pull all those demands and say, what have we achieved from this government?
The march is part of a nationwide...
They must go to where they belong. They not belong to South Africa. They must go, and we will make sure, as Dudula, as Operation Dudula, we can make sure that these people, they must go. They must go to their countries.
South Africa is the continent's most developed nation,
and it remains a magnet for millions of African migrants. Organizations representing them say they are concerned.
You have migrants that have chronic illness who needs to be attended to. So if they then block them to get into these health facilities, there's a danger that we might lose some
facilities.
It's not a health issue, it's a criminal issue. You break in the law because the law of the country doesn't allow that. And anybody who breaks the law, you don't rush to the Minister of Health. You rush to ministers who are responsible for law.